Well, Hugo has put together at this conference called MITBIT, and that's really to focus on the Bitcoin industry. And the company that I am a co-founder of is called Airbitz. So we produce a digital Bitcoin wallet and a business directory that goes along with that Bitcoin wallet. So we spoke about how Bitcoin is being used currently for remittances around the world, and how wallets like ours will play a big part in actually making simplicity and cost effectiveness of basically moving money from one side of the world to another. Right now it's used primarily through money transmitters, through a physical location, but with Bitcoin you can actually do a wallet-to-wallet transfer, and then you can actually get cash out by either going to a money transmitter or to a local Bitcoin trader or to a Bitcoin ATM. I think it comes down to a use case scenario. So it's hard in the United States to find use case scenarios that exist for the rest of the world. The rest of the world is much more mobile friendly, skipping over landlines. So places like Africa that uses M-Pesa are perfect fits for what we have right now. They have phones which are able to basically take SMS messages at the least, and are able then to use Bitcoin as a payment transaction method. And the rest of the world is too, and there's also a good use case scenario for the rest of the world to actually use it, because either their currencies are less favorable than using Bitcoin, or they have long distances in which to move, like remittances from this country to Africa would basically enable someone to actually move the money without actually going to a physical location, without the other side then going to a physical location and changing the Bitcoin for cash. The big challenge for Bitcoin in the United States would be, again, a use case scenario. The remainder of the world will use Bitcoin because it needs it for simplicity and for cost effectiveness in moving money or purchasing products with the actual coin or with the proceeds of the coin. It's hard in the United States to find a use case scenario as valid or as considered as actually moving money, since we do have a stable currency and we do have plenty of methods in which to spend money using credit cards or cash. Well, the IMTC conferences are a great place because money transmission is a huge factor in most people's lives, especially if you take a look at, the developing worlds in South and Central America, and also in the Orient. And Hugo has done a great job. He's a really connected person. He really enjoys what he does, and that is infused through the entire conference. So even if you don't find much to use in the conference, which I'd be pretty hard set to say that then you aren't paying attention, at least you've got Hugo running it, which is, a fantastic addition. He's just a great person to work with. Well, Istanbul, by, historical means, is really kind of the gateway to both Europe and the Middle East. So I can't think of a better place that would actually focus on, transmitting money between different cultures. And again, it's a fantastic place, historically bound, and actually changing like the rest of the world. And what a great place to have a conference about money and changing money between two different worlds. Well, again, most of what we do in the world nowadays seems to be communicated through, either the phone or now through Skype or other computer methods. So it's nice to actually meet physically someone that you do business with and meet new people. There's still no substitute, I think, for actually meeting somebody face-to-face, getting to know them and getting business done. And this is a great place to facilitate that.